At this video, 12 times rappers got exposed by interviewers. By the bendo. Let's go.
You got a bald spot, bro. Get rid of that. Cut the shade bald.
Why you gotta? Damn, I can't. You give me some time to grow out here. Grow.
Nick, come here. Get the camera,
good.
Nick.
Hey, yo,
No.
Nick, if you come over here, I'll beat your ass, my nigga.
There was a situation where you and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Where'd you go to college?
You talk about facts.
I ain't go to college, but I turned.
Oh, this is legendary right here.
Like 15, some shit like 10 million, 5 million, something like that.
Wait. Basically $5
Bro,
million
stop the
dollars.
cap, bro.
What are we doing here? Are you sure not to do $5 million?
I turned it down.
One rapper got exposed on an interview for capping about a deal he struck worth $400 million, and another got exposed for hooking up with a trans woman. These are times rappers got exposed by interviewers.
Let's
And
go.
we've got to start things off with Diddy, because
Wow.
while a lot has come to light about his lifestyle and shady activities now, back in 2018, people were still unsure about his sexuality. Puff got straight up exposed during his Breakfast Club interview, though, and people just didn't take it seriously back during the
I don't know why they
interview.
gave me an ad.
Charlamagne the God asked Diddy about a compilation video that had been posted online, in which Diddy says some very fruity stuff. Diddy tries
Yeah, I
to
know,
play dumb
yeah.
like he doesn't know what
Pause.
Charlamagne's talking about, but then Charlamagne pulls up a clip from the video, which leaves Diddy embarrassed and
It's the
speechless.
video with Nori.
And Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, did he see it?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Stop lying, bro. Stop.
Hey,
And on
yo,
the gram.
check this out. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying.
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some. Play.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like
He-
when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for shit.
Yo, homie.
That was you.
Nah, bro. Scrambling and scraping for shit is
I
crazy.
like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey,
Diddy
Nah,
then
yo,
tried to
he
explain
wildin'.
himself about how he's really not gay, but Puff was obviously nervous as he claims the things he said were simply reckless talk.
nah. I mean, I was
You don't
caught,
go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth. That's
Nah,
just
you got-
maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic, and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
Things were far from over, though, because Charlamagne next brings up another incident in which Diddy was asking rapper Fabulous why he didn't want to party with him, as well as a similar scenario which also went down with 50 Cent. 50 was on the Breakfast Club a week earlier, and he also confirmed that the thing with Fab was sus, letting Charlamagne know that Diddy had once asked to take him shopping.
He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like he said something fabulous, and he goes, "Yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like we need to party." What are you talking about?
Nah, for
He
real.
said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding?
Diddy responded to that, saying he only wanted to get 50 some new clothes.
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
Oh. Now you trying to be funny.
What? I'm a nice guy.
Then Diddy starts going on about how 50 actually loves him. But the Breakfast Club crew weren't so sure about that, and the way Puff said it made him look even more fruity.
He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't see
man.
that he loves me.
But see,
You really, hold on. You really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
Okay.
Knowing what we know about Puff, that interview adds up. But this isn't the only time a rapper tried to deny something about them that was blatantly
I remember
obvious.
this too. Legendary
Because back
too.
at the 2017 BET Awards, the Migos were on the red carpet doing an interview with DJ Academics, Nadeska Alexis, and Joe Budden. During the interview, Academics talks to Takeoff about him not having a verse on the group's hit song Bad and Bougie, and describes it as a running joke. But Takeoff wasn't going to let Academics play with him like that, and so he went off on him, saying he wasn't left off the
Copy
song.
Takeoff,
I
man.
feel like there's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie.
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left out bad and bougie?
Academics noticed Takeoff wasn't too happy that he brought up the topic and immediately started moving things along with him so things wouldn't get more awkward.
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left out bad and bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group. Because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
But it seems Joe Budden wasn't too happy with Takeoff's response and how he was making Academics look stupid for speaking the truth. So, clearly annoyed, he immediately insisted that Academics wrap the interview up.
All right, we gotta wrap this up though.
My bad. I be trying to jump.
I couldn't
wrap
hear
it up
anything
then.
over there too. Close it.
Close it.
But just as Academics tries to end the interview by giving a shout out to the Migos, Budden gets pissed and walks out on them after dropping his mic. The Migos felt disrespected and tried to come at Budden before security stepped in to calm the situation.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
They was on that. They was on that.
But even if Takeoff wasn't trying to
Like, wow, why Joe Budden moving like that, bro? Like, relax, bro.
Quavo explained why
Hold that
on the
nigga,
Rap
bro.
Radar podcast a few years later. Host Wilson asked Takeoff if he maybe just wasn't feeling the beat of the song. And that's when Quavo quickly chimed in to answer for him, explaining that it was just the timing of it.
Can I ask you respectfully, because it became a whole moment of Bad and Bougie, like, was it something about Bad and Bougie why you didn't want to rap on that beat? Like, why wasn't you on that song when it came out, ultimately?
That time we was just trying to get something out. We was actually pissed off because we didn't have no music out.
Yeah.
We ended up leaking. We ended up leaking Bad and Bougie on SoundCloud.
Wow.
First. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, shit, I wasn't even finna be on it. It was gonna be.
Because Offset kind of brought that idea.
I had to do my
right?
verse like on some quick, fast, in a rush. So it was just like everybody running to the song and trying to get it done.
But things are about to get more interesting because this next rapper.
Nobody ever looked at it a bad way. That was only Academics that tried to do it.
To pursue his rap career instead. In a 2023 interview, Big Boogie was chopping it up with Bootleg Kev, telling him how he came up in the game. Then Kev asked Boogie where he went to college, and that's when Big Boogie came out with some wild claim about turning down a $5 million scholarship in Jacksonville to focus on rap. And even Kev wasn't buying that.
Where'd you go to college?
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down.
I turned it down.
Yeah, I turned it down just to do this, just to grind from the rap.
So you had an opportunity to do the drumming thing.
a
in
scholarship and everything.
Where at?
I think it was like
Jacksonville.
in Jacksonville. Yeah, a big band in Jacksonville. It was a big college though, and they offered me like 10 million or something like that. 5 million or something like that.
Bro, it's no way.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Like what? Yeah, like.
But you turned into a rapper.
I was so younger, like.
Wait.
I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
Probably thought they got 5,000, bro.
Later, Two
500.
came on the podcast. And
He
Kev
talk
brought
about
up the
5
topic of the
million.
scholarship Boogie turned down. That's when Tusi called Big Boogie out, saying he was capping about the scholarship thing.
Did you ever get any scholarship offers when you were coming up?
Yeah, I had a scholarship.
You know, Big Boogie got $5 million to play the drums. He told me about it right here.
I thought he said 15. I don't want to lie. I'm going to tell Boogie, though.
Yeah, let him know.
Boogie cap. Yo, that's cap. I got to see this.
Tried to tell him without telling him.
I'm going to tell him. Got
Paper
5 million, boy. Your ass is dumb.
Yo, you start rapping.
Yeah, like Drumline had to have been about you, bro.
Yeah, that shit had to be about him. Nick
Yeah.
Cannon won't even get 5 million for
He
no
didn't get
motherfucker.
$5 million for Drumline.
So funny shit.
You getting 5 million, boy? Big Boogie.
5 million, I've been playing
Go
drums
back
all
to
my
the
damn
shit.
life,
Manage
nigga.
you personally.
A year later, though, Big Boogie was invited back to the podcast. And after his viral claim had been called out by many people, he finally admitted the scholarship wasn't worth $5 million.
The last time you were here, we win.
That was great marketing, though.
Yeah. You know what was crazy about that though? When you text me and said, "We viral, let's do it again."
Must be the greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah, gotta be. Gotta be.
It's safe to say you just got offered to go play drums for a school.
Yeah.
Not millions of dollars.
Yeah, not them millions of dollars.
That's
But
insane.
yeah, I would have been rich.
Speaking of rap,
So why you say that, bro? Like, he just really got up there and just lied for no reason, bro. Like,
rappers who like to cap in interviews, we have to talk about Soulja Boy, who got exposed for lying about a deal worth much more than just $5 million. Back in 2019, Soulja Boy was on The Breakfast Club bragging about several claims. So Charlamagne decided to call out Big Draco on one of his famous lies. In 2016, Soulja Boy posted on his Instagram saying he had just signed a $400 million endorsement deal.
$400
If
million
Soulja Boy was indeed
endorsement
speaking
deal. It's
facts,
crazy.
That would have been one of, if not the biggest endorsement deal in hip-hop history. When Charlamagne asked him about it, Soulja continued to back it up. But as it turns out, the deal was only valued at 400 million shares based on forward thinking of the company's value. And at the time, the company itself was only worth $50 million. Charlamagne went on to let the world know that Soulja's shares were only valued at 2.5
Like, why do they go up there and just lie?
Saying millions is millions before eventually admitting the truth.
Announced you had a $400 million deal with the World Poker
That was
Fund.
facts, nigga. What is what?
You said it was an $80 million a year contract for 5 years for in-flight
Facts,
gaming.
nigga. Google it. I still got the contract right now.
80 million. Oh, that don't sound like that. That don't actually.
It was just shares that were valued at 2.5 million.
Same thing. Well,
Oh,
millions is
2.5
millions,
million.
my baby.
They can start lying. Yeah, you talking about millions and millions.
You can't say 400 million and the stock is only
2.5.
Millions is millions, my baby. Come on, man. Money is money, Shaw.
He went from 80 million a year to 2.5 million.
Initial number you said.
Yeah, but it was real though.
But later in the
It was
interview,
real, but
there was
not the
something
numbers.
Pretty interesting. Draco said that he actually wasn't capping about. Charlamagne was talking about how Meek Mill had a bigger comeback than Soulja because he had beef with Drake, who Charlamagne called the biggest rapper in the world. But according to Soulja, he taught Drake everything he knows, and he also mentioned how Drake stole his flow when he first came out.
But he beef with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
Drake.
Drake. Drake. Y'all talking about the light skin from the generous?
The generous.
Stop playing with me.
From where?
Oh, the video comedy.
Drake everything he knows.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he knows.
Y'all didn't hear Drake on his first song? Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Drake back in this thing already.
What's
that?
happening
That's
there? I
That's
told you.
my bar. He copied my whole flow.
That's you?
He copied my whole fucking
That's
flow.
cooking through the phone.
Bar for bar.
Oh.
Don't make Drake. Don't do that.
Soulja may have been capping about the 400 million, but the thing about Drake was real facts. Drizzy took bars from Soulja's 2000 song, Was Hadnin', and used it on his own song.
Wow.
But that interview with Soulja Boy wasn't the only time Charlamagne exposed
I said
rap,
Soulja Boy be
and
talking
this next
facts,
situation
except the
was
400
nothing
million.
But personal. In a 2018 interview with Tory Lanez, Charlamagne brought up the topic of his hair out of nowhere, saying he had never seen him with hair before. That's when Tory starts to explain the treatment he was undergoing to correct his messed up hair.
I told you I'd never seen you with hair. Why are you growing hair?
Man, I had to fix my edges up a little bit first and
You
foremost.
got a bald spot, bro. Get rid of that. Cut the shave bald.
Why you gotta? Damn, I can't. You give me some time to grow out here, B.
I'm glad you got the hairline though. I didn't know you had. I thought your hairline was non-existent. So it's good to know you got one of those. Well, get the baldy. What's up, man?
My hair was never that fucked up. I just once my edges started going crazy. I swear to God.
Bullshit, Tory.
After trashing Tory's hairline, Charlamagne calls him out for having a bald spot, but Tory claimed his hair was still good and growing back. That's when Charlamagne
You see, it's
tells
just
the camera to
shining.
zoom in on Tory's bald spot. Tory, though, wasn't feeling that and immediately threatened to do something if the cameraman didn't back off.
I'm with Tory. What about this part though?
My shit good.
You see that shit shining.
Get the camera, Nick.
Hey, yo, Nick, if you come over here, some real shit about to try to play me in this try to play me in this motherfucker, man. You gonna get Nick up over here. I'm about to beat Nick out.
Now, Charlamagne is infamous for his unfiltered opinions and always keeping things real.
Yeah,
So it's
true.
no surprise some guests on the show go off on him. Like the time Birdman went off on Charlamagne for disrespecting his name in previous interviews.
Let's see. I don't think I
One of
ever
those
saw
interviews
this.
was with Rick Ross, in which Rose called out Birdman over Lil Wayne's beef with him and his record label, Cash Money Records. Apparently, Birdman wasn't doing right by Wayne and tried to hold him prisoner at Cash Money, but Ross wasn't down with that, and he let everybody know.
Now, you mentioned Jay Prince, you mentioned Wayne, but you didn't mention Baby. What's your relationship with Birdman?
I don't have one with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Source magazine, you will see that, right now, and really me just seeing what Wayne going through as an artist, him being a boss, me idolizing Birdman at a time, me looking up to Lil Wayne, Wayne being the first artist to make so many feats, not just as an artist, but an artist coming from the South. That's something that I took personal. So for me to see the way things are transpiring, I can't respect that, and I don't respect that. Because that ain't the way this game built to be on. And
But
that
that's
ain't
real. He on some
and
real
ain't
nigga shit
nobody
right
you
now.
can play with, you dig?
I saw you tweet that. You said, it hurts you to see what
Yeah.
Wayne's going through.
Yeah, and in times like that, it's only one thing you could go to, and we go to that well.
Trick Daddy also had his piece to say on The Breakfast Club when Charlamagne asked him if he liked Birdman. That's when Trick went off calling Baby many names and also pretty much saying that he was gay.
Damn, Birdman walk. Make it crazy.
I've done business with Birdman. Some are good and some is bad. I just think when you're trying to be a CEO and you try to be a rapper and you try to be a ladies' man and you try to be a girlfriend and you trying to be
a girlfriend,
a Crip and a Blood.
You trying to be a girlfriend?
Why you call him a girlfriend?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh, you mean like
I'm like DJ Khaled. I got it from the street.
And just quickly, stick around because we'll get to the gay allegations in a moment. But sticking to this situation, the next year, Birdman was on the show himself to let Charlamagne and his crew know that they better stop playing with him. He went off on all of them before the show even started.
Y'all ready? Yes, sir. I want to start this shit off straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name. Let's go on there. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. Let's go.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't
go
gonna
right
say
on
it
there.
Let's do it on camera. Oh man.
My name, come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name.
That's so tight.
Say it no more.
He said it more. He said he ain't gonna say it no more. He said it 3 more times.
So he let Birdman know he could get everything off his chest. And Birdman didn't hold back, setting the record straight with Charlamagne, then storming out with his crew.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He done cursed us out. Tell him, get it off your chest, Birdman.
Said it already. I ain't gotta talk no more.
Cause I don't understand the angle. Like what?
Said it already.
So why come here?
I did it already. I'm here. So what's happening?
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying,
here.
why?
And I'm here. What's happening? I wanted to talk to you on your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
So what's the
shit.
issue?
Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name.
It is an issue,
You
obviously.
understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
And I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy.
You
Why-
pull up
I'm
on
the
Ross.
radio guy. Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hate my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
But 5 years after that Breakfast Club incident, Birdman got exposed to something much more fruity, live in an interview. Baby was on Revolt's Big Facts podcast. In the interview, I asked him about the viral photo and videos of him kissing Lil Wayne on the lips. As wild as that subject was, though, Birdman seemed to handle it, explaining that Wayne was like a son to him, and in his opinion, the kisses were nothing freaky.
A while back, there was a situation where you and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Facts.
So yeah, so like they wanted to know like what the deal was with that. And my thing is like, was that like some mafia shit?
Wait, first of all, my own born son,
Yes.
I would kiss him. I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me. Because I was living like that.
Right.
So I was like, that's what that really started from, because I thought that every night I leave, I might not never come back. So that's what
They
that
try to
came
make a
from,
crazy
started
story
from.
from it. Stop the
And I always
cat.
today look at Wayne as my child.
Yo, they really just be lying, bro. That
I
shit
was
crazy.
his father when he didn't have a father, since he was 9 years old.
Right.
And I love him like my own, and I give my life for him, and I take a life for him.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by Output. This thing has...
Now, this next rapper also got exposed for some pretty freaky stuff on a podcast, but this podcast was hosted by his own friend, and he didn't react nearly as calmly as Birdman. We're talking about Lil House Phone, because House Phone got into it with Adam22 on the No Jumper podcast over an interview Adam did with a trans woman called Gracie Jane, who claims she and House Phone hooked up. House Phone probably expected that Adam would have edited out that part of the episode to keep privacy about it, since they were friends. But Adam, known for uploading anything and everything for views, uploaded the video regardless. And although he muted House Phone's name in the clip, Gracie's mouth when she said House Phone's name was not blurred.
Oh, come on. You've already sold out entire life here.
Yeah, well.
The interview blew up, and people figured out that Gracie said she had hooked up with House Phone by reading her lips. Lil House Phone was on
It's
a
clear
podcast
as day
with
that
Adam
she
the
said
next
that.
month, and here he confronted Adam about it. Adam claimed he wanted to edit it out, but House Phone was having none of that.
I was trying to be a good friend. That's like the main thing. I just wish
Being a
that
good
you
friend
would.
being a good friend, bro. You sold me down the river for fucking 40,000 views,
But
50,000
you really think
views,
that?
bro.
You really think that?
Bro,
Like
you
actually
permanently altered my life. Do
You
you understand
saw
that?
those text messages,
You
and you really
permanently
believe that I did
altered-
that to you on purpose.
This nigga, like, I'm not even like surprised about even the way you're reacting right now, bro.
You've been like this, bro. You want to look like the good guy.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He getting them views and that money.
You wanted to edit it.
He don't give a fuck about what he doing to nobody.
I mean, but we have everybody in this office can confirm.
It's clear as day. His own wife.
I know how bad
you're
it is
not
that
talking
it
about-
happened.
you're
I'm
not
talking
talk-
about the fact
you're
that
not
we
talking about what
tried to
happened.
make it not happen.
It don't matter about what you tried to do, Adam. It's about what happened, bro.
But things only got worse, because House Phone let Adam know he disrespected his recently deceased mother in another interview. That's when Adam reminded House Phone that he paid for the funeral, and House wasn't going to let that insult slide. So he threw a drink at Adam, who immediately took off his jacket and was ready to do something.
And then let's move forward to that apology you gave when you're on the news. You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom he's been going through the health. You talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died?
Are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're respectful as fuck.
I paid for the fucking
First of all-
funeral as soon
first
as
of
it
all-
happened just because.
Yeah, Adam disrespectful as hell, bro. He don't give a fuck.
And that wasn't the only time Adam sold out a rapper in an interview for views. In 2018, a rapper from
I remember
Jacksonville
this.
known as Boont Gang showed up to the No Jumper podcast high and totally wasted. He couldn't even talk straight.
Right.
Ivan put some Twitter.
Yeah, you can do that. That's actually a cool idea.
The hiccups I got is getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Look, I got a hit single called Young Boy.
Right, yeah, the one coming out, yeah.
You heard?
Well, you were talking about it like 5 minutes ago, yeah.
At the end of the interview, Boont further embarrassed himself as he almost passed out before being held back up.
All right. Thank you, Boont Gang.
Boont Gang, whole lot of gangs. You already know we out here.
Yeah, that
We
sounds
here with no
fried. He was off the Xannies, you could tell. It's clear as day. Or if he was off, either off Xans or he was off like
whole lot of gangs.
330s.
Whole lot of. Shout out to the homie Boonk.
I don't got it.
Oh my.
The interview ended up going super viral simply because Boont made a fool of himself. Adam
Yeah,
could have
he
kept
was
the interview
wildin',
private
bro.
or edited out Boont passing out, but instead he uploaded it for the world to see and
Exactly.
even made that the title of the video. Now, if
Exactly.
there's an interview that
But
really
he was
should have
wildin',
never
though.
been released, it's this next one. Because right after it was released, the rapper being interviewed got his life taken, and there's speculations that it's because of something very specific he said during the interview. G Money and NBA Young Boy came up in the game together, but at some point, they had beef. And in the interview with Say Cheese, G Money let everyone know one of the reasons him and Young Boy weren't cool anymore
'Cause
was
he
because
fucking
Young
his
Boy was upset that he hooked up with his sister.
Right, but I mean, it ain't just nothing real major. Like, it ain't no real, I don't really have differences like that. It's just.
Not really. He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had f***ed her a long time ago.
Oh, he violated.
Oh, okay.
He violated.
About that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me Big Brother. And I guess he just let that fame get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he supposed to be, whoever he called himself.
A month after that interview, though, G was fatally shot by NBA Lil Pap, who's an associate of NBA Young Boy. Lil Pap admitted to committing the crime as well and pled guilty to second-degree murder.
5 years?
G Money's murder was retaliation for exposing Young Boy like that and throwing the thing about his sister in his face. Young Boy made a song a month after G's death, though, where he addressed their beef and seemed to regret G Money's death. So anyway, let's go back to Charlamagne the God, because Soulja Boy and Birdman aren't the only rappers he's exposed live. Fredro Starr was on The Breakfast Club in 2014, and early in the interview, Charlamagne brought up the fact that Fredro hooked up with 90s pop star Brandy back in the day, when they were co-stars on the sitcom Moesha. Charlamagne thought it was funny, but Fredro wasn't cool with it, and he let Charlamagne know.
And you guys got your acting money and everything up. During that time, that was like the first kind of rapper / actors.
Fredro was getting head from Brandy.
Bro, yeah, getting head from Brandy. Stop with all that, man. But you need to stop with all that, though. See, this dude right here, man. Like, let that be what it's gonna be, son. Like, you bringing up the past, B. Like, let's move to the future, though. But what did you say? Should I say a lot? You say?
Yeah,
I ain't got time for that though, B.
Everything seemed back to normal, and the interview was back on track. But Fredro clearly hadn't let that little incident go because 3 minutes later, he totally goes off on Charlemagne, bringing up a past on-camera fight and calling him out of his name. That's when Charlemagne brought up Fredro's beef with 50 Cent and how 50 messed him up, but Fredro denied this.
Yo, Charlemagne, what happened when you got punched in the eye, B?
The guy got killed later on, but it wasn't because of me,
I
though.
just wanted to know.
Yeah.
So why you say he got killed if it wasn't for you?
I had to get out of there. I mean, think about it. If it's an ambush, if you walking into work and you know, you see
all three of them niggas. I would have stopped the fight.
no.
I would have stopped the fight, especially if I was at my radio station.
Get out the way.
You got ran off your own block, man. It's all good though.
It happens. It happens to the best
Niggas
of
get
them.
pussy sometimes.
And the worst.
I mean, you and 50 got into it.
Yeah, what? And what?
50 hit you too, right?
No, 50 ain't hit nobody.
He ain't touch shit.
50 ain't
At
touch
an award
nothing,
show?
nigga. 50 ran like you.
Well, why we got an issue?
Because the way you brought up some slick. I ain't with all that, B. I'm a real nigga.
Oh, you talking about with the
Yeah, I'm talking about with that.
But while Fredro claimed 50 ran from him, G-Unit was invited to the show later and asked about it. That's when 50
Yeah, I wanna hear
Cent
this.
exposed Fredro and said what really happened.
Now 50 be lying too though. I ain't gonna lie. 50 be capping.
Downhill when they got rid of cheats. We're bringing them back. Weemont gives you dozens of.
In
50 be
another interview
capping,
with
I ain't
DJ
gonna lie.
Vlad, Charlemagne let everyone know that he wasn't down with how Fredro acted during the interview and called him out once again for lying about beating up 50 and G-Unit.
You brought up this interview that he did where he said that I guess Brandy
He
gave
got
him
head from Brandy.
and he said it, but he was getting mad that you were asking about it.
I was like, yo, you know, that's when you was running around Hollywood getting head from Brandy. I'm thinking, I'm that's some G to me. You getting head from big time R&B singers. At the time, Brandy was a pop star.
But he don't gotta
At the
sit there and
time.
do that though.
So
Like
it's
he probably still fuck with her.
dope. You get mad? What the hood you from? my
Cause
nigga?
he probably still fuck with
You
her.
know what I'm saying? And you get mad at something you said. This one I lost respect. Number one, you got mad at something you said. And then number two, when it came to the whole 50 Cent, 50 ain't punch me. I had all them running. 50, Yayo. I talked to Yayo. Yayo was like, I was in jail. I wasn't even there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's another video where Fredro's talking about 50 snuffing him, 50 and his people beating him and his cousin up, taking his cousin's watch. It's like, what is it? Like,
And it's not uncommon for rappers to get trolled by interviewers. But this next dude took it too far with Skinny from the Nine. Skinny came on the interview, and right off the bat, the
Wait,
interviewer
this
started
is
trolling
new.
him for no real reason.
Today we have a very special guest. Now, if you weren't a fan of the whole SoundCloud rap era, you probably were not a fan of the gentleman sitting across from me right now. But if you were a virgin throughout high school, you're probably a fan of this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Skinny from the Nine.
He even gives him a block of cheese to mess with Skinny and troll him about the rumors of him being a snitch.
I think we have some like snacks for him. You want to bring on some snacks for Skinny from the Nine? Yeah, you can just bring it to him. That's fine. There you go.
What's this?
That's for you. You know, just in case you get hungry throughout the interview, that's for you.
Cheese?
You're
It's
right,
a normal
nigga.
thing that people do. Like cheese is like a great little snack.
Alright, bro.
You don't like it? I mean, you don't have to eat it, but
I just feel like you trying to be funny.
no, I'm not.
But the interviewer continues trolling Skinny, asking him how he feels about being broke. That's when Skinny shows him some bands and lets the interviewer know he needs to chill out.
How did you feel when Back When I Was Broke came out? Did it change your life at all?
Hell yeah, that shit crazy.
How do you feel that the world has come full circle and that you're broke again?
What?
How do you feel?
Why you keep playing with me?
No, it's just a question.
Yeah, he playing with him. I would have been violated.
Good buck, bro. A lot of people been saying that. Still getting money though.
Okay, okay.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm decent.
Couple bands on him too.
Decent.
Oh, 2 pockets. Okay.
I'm still doing all right. And that's just for music.
As you should.
That's just for music. And that's not the business.
I forgot.
that got
I heard
going
you
on.
was a-
That's just music.
Okay. Is that like all you got left, or?
How much you got? Because I really think you're trying to play me right now, and it's actually getting annoying.
All right.
Real shit.
I got
The
tech.
trolling continues, and he eventually asked Skinny about his face paralysis and said it was probably the reason his music was whack, and that's when Skinny lost it, threatening to smack everyone up in the room.
Do your parents know that you're gay?
I'm not gay, you goofy white boy.
All right, so I want to ask you about your facial paralysis.
I'm going to tell you right now. Watch what you say. Choose your words wisely.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with a lot of shit today from you.
Okay.
I don't want to have to smack the shit out of you.
All right. Yeah. This one, like I saw in an interview, you have trouble drinking even.
I'll be rapping, I'll be drinking, I'll be eating, whatever I'm doing, you feel me?
Yeah.
And the shit just comes out of nowhere. Like, my face will just get stuck. Like,
Damn. So that explains why your music sounds like.
boy, keep playing with me, man. I'm this disabled shit don't got it. I will still smack the shit out of you. None of y'all gonna stop. You understand? Your whole staff smack the shit out of this
I
nigga,
thought-
smack the shit out the cameraman, smack the shit out of this goofy ass nigga, this nigga, all y'all niggas that get smacked.
Skinny lets the dude know he better mind his business and tells him he only came to the interview because of the label. But the interviewer doesn't let up and brings a rat mascot on the scene just to troll Skinny once again about snitching. Skinny absolutely loses it and pulls out a strap, getting ready to do something to the interviewer before he is escorted out by security.
You don't know nothing I've been through. Nothing. You don't know a fraction. You got a silver spoon. I had to hustle. I had to grind for whatever happened to me, my mind your fucking business.
I ain't gonna lie, the interviewer kind of got me mad too.
Set shit up.
He kind of
I don't
OD.
want to be here. Stop.
My bad.
Dead ass, my nigga. Dead ass.
I understand trolling a few questions, but every question he trolling him is crazy. I would have been tight.
I want to like line it up a little bit, you know. Oh.
What's going on? What y'all niggas on?
I don't even know why he's here. He was supposed to be security.
Those were 12 times rappers got exposed by interviewers. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and check